Okay, so now what do we do? That we have a hook that we can use to engage our reader and get them interested in our topic and in reading the rest of our essay. Okay, so we have our hook here, a scenario hook. And remember, I created this around my main idea about the assemblies at Schitt's Creek. And so it says, picture this, the whole school is gathered in the cafeteria for an assembly, and you have been chosen as a volunteer. The guest speaker offers you a fried scorpion. Would you eat it? Okay, now remember when we looked at the sample essay at the very beginning of this unit of study, and we found the elements of the essay, that we noticed that the introduction begins with the engagement, but then notice right after that, we're going to have 3 sentences, one for each of our main ideas. Let me show you how easy this is going to be. So you have your engagement, your hook, 2 to 3 sentences, a sentence for each of your main ideas, and then your thesis statement. And writing the introduction now becomes super easy. You have your hook. Let me just zoom out a little bit here. Okay, so you have your hook that is written here. Your scenario hook, you flip back to your plan, and notice I have my main ideas. Now, because I wrote my hook about the assemblies, I want to do that one first. I want to write the sentence for that first. Schitt's Creek Elementary has incredible assemblies. And I'm just going to copy it right here. Schitt's Creek Elementary has incredible assemblies. Now I'm going to flip back again, and I'm going to copy down another one. I think the second main idea that I want to talk about is going to be about the themes every year. So I just look in my box. Remember, I already wrote it in a complete sentence. Schitt's Creek Elementary has a new theme every year. I'm just going to copy it. And then the third main idea, Schitt's Creek Elementary has a tradition for every grade level. I'm going to copy that again. So if I've done the work in my planning sheet, the actual writing is easy. Schitt's Creek Elementary has a tradition for every grade level. And if you remember our checklist says engage the reader in 2 or 3 sentences, write a sentence for each of the 3 main ideas, and then end with the thesis statement. So now I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at my thesis statement. Schitt's Creek Elementary is the greatest school on the planet. Okay, so let me go back and reread, because now my introduction is done. Let me go back and reread it. Picture this. The whole school is gathered in the cafeteria for an assembly, and you have been chosen as a volunteer. The guest speaker offers you a fried scorpion. Would you eat it? Schitt's Creek Elementary has incredible assemblies. Schitt's Creek Elementary has a new theme every year. Schitt's Creek Elementary has a tradition for every grade level. Schitt's Creek Elementary is the greatest school on the planet. So notice how that's laid out. Again, If we go back to our checklist, we have our hook, our engagement in the first 2 to 3 sentences. In this case, 3 sentences. Picture this: the whole school is gathered in the cafeteria for an assembly, and you have been chosen as a volunteer. The guest speaker offers you a fried scorpion. Would you eat it? That's a scenario hook that is built around my main idea of the assemblies. That's the first main idea sentence I want to put. Shetts Creek Elementary has incredible assemblies. That gives a nice transition from the hook to what I'm going to talk about. Then the second main idea sentence right from my planning sheet. Shetts Creek Elementary has a new theme every year. And then the third main idea right from my planning sheet. Shetts Creek Elementary has a tradition for every grade level. And then, remembering our checklist, it says to end the introduction with a thesis statement. I go again back to the planning sheet, copy the thesis statement at the end. Okay, so writing an introduction really isn't all that difficult. The difficult part perhaps may be in coming up with an effective hook, but the rest of the introduction is already written if you have done a good job with your planning sheet. Okay? And again, remember, this is all about structure. What is the expectation of the reader? Okay? And you need to present the information in an organized structure that the reader expects. Okay.